Welcome back to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and our Business at the Brickyard series. This is race weekend, where the name of the game is speed, strategy, and stamina. Marcus Ericcson knows all about that. He won here in 2022. Business of Health reporter Kylie Valletta spoke with them on what goes into preparing to drive some of the fastest cars in the world for 500 miles.
Thanks, Gary. Some experts compare driving a race car to running a marathon because the heart rates are so similar. We caught up with the former Indy 500 winner Marcus Ericcson to see how he keeps his body ready for peak performance.
Workouts that build human horsepower are always top of mind for drivers. And the Brickyard is an even bigger beast.
Yeah, I think the 500 is just it's a long race, 500 miles. It's longer than all the other races we do.
And like many Hoosiers, spring means allergies for Ericcson and a new purple paint job with his May sponsor.
Leg grab being 0% brain interference, non-drowsy, and you stay sharp with it.
Cardio is also critical.
Cardio is important as well because we drive 2 hours, 3-hour races, and our average heart rate is about like 80% of max heart rate for 2 hours or more. So you need to have a very good base cardio to be able to do that.
And strength for 230 miles per hour with no power steering.
A lot of upper body strength, so you want to be strong in your neck and your shoulders for the G-forces. We pull up to 5G in some of the corners. At the same time, you don't want to be too bulky because it's quite tiny in those cars. So you can't be too bulky.
And there's an unusual muscle focus for these muscle cars.
Where I lift weights with my head, it looks a bit freaky, and people at the gym always look at me and whispers and point over in my direction, thinking I'm a freak or something. They know me by now. I've been going there for a while, so they know that this strange guy is driving race cars. That's why he's doing the strange exercises.
Ericcson also meets with a mental trainer each week, and he says that mental toughness helped him win the Indy 500. A red flag with just 2 laps to go, the biggest mental test of his career.
So I was just sitting in my car waiting for it to restart, and to sit there for 10 minutes when it's 300,000+ people screaming and knowing that I am 2 laps away from winning the biggest race in the world that will change my life forever, and to sit there and not let those thoughts go into my head and lose my focus was the biggest mental challenge I think you can probably have.
You want to talk about mental fortitude. Think about what this driver just went through in the last 10 minutes.
If you're a bit stronger and better focused than the other guys that you're racing, that's going to make a difference, and that difference can be the difference between winning or finishing second.
The final few days leading up to the Indy 500 are a bit more relaxed for Marcus. He says that's when he rests his body so it's ready for the big race. Gary, back to you.
All right, Kylie, thank you. Some great insights there from Marcus Ericcson on what it takes to win here at Indy.